Palakpakan niyo naman yung co-host ko. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. She is not the reigning queen. She is an angel from above, Miss A.
Thank you very much for that very grand entrance. I owe a lot from the committee, and I owe a lot from you. You're the one who choreographed everything. Guys, tonight, I would like to acknowledge pala one of also super famous LGBTQ. Ladies and gentlemen, Francine Garcia. Palakpakan natin. Nandiyan si Francine. Francine, where are you? Can you like stand for the people to recognize you? Francine, where are you?
Francine.
Ay, tumaba si Francine.
Oh, Francine. Okay.
Alright, partner, let's continue. And I can hear people that you interviewed a while ago.
Yes.
Thank you very much for all the positive comments, your testimonials, messages. Thank you so much for that.
Basically, just thank you for the support and thank you for being here.
And be mesmerized with all this beautiful creation, designers' gowns. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the evening gown competition.
Here you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, her HIV advocacy. Education is the main key to prevent HIV/AIDS. Stigma, discrimination. Let us educate people to raise awareness in our community.
And as stated in her advocacy, realizing that I am living in the city that ranks 4th in HIV rates, I realized that the increasing number of people living with HIV.
Miss Casey Paula Chick. Ladies and gentlemen, Casey zodiac sign is Aries, and her HIV advocacy: fight AIDS, not people with AIDS.
Pineda, candidate number 4, Adriana Lila Fernandez.
Ganda ng pagbaba niya, parang
HIV advocacy to educate people about HIV, especially to the youth, for them to lessen the discrimination.
Number 6, from Barangay May Bunga, Izzy Broqueza.
Advocacy. As a constituent of this community, it is my principle in life being part of LGBT.
And her advocacy, know your status so you can know how to protect and save yourself.
I want to hear this. I want to hear this, guys. Her HIV advocacy. Huwag mong ipagpalit ang panandaliang kasiyahan sa panghabang buhay mong pagsisisihan. Ladies and gentlemen, all I can say, candidate number 9, the dress is superb.
She reads, support the implementation of HIV programs among youth and adolescents. Support the increased involvement of civil society in the national or local HIV response. Help reduce stigma and discrimination among people living with HIV. And help mobilize people conducting HIV screening to reach out to the places where there is limited.
Apple Rodriguez.
And reading her advocacy, we've been struggling in mitigating
Lazar Alferos. Listen to this, Pasigenyo. Her HIV advocacy, HIV and AIDS cases are not curable. Love them and don't let this...
Now her advocacy is spread awareness that HIV is not gender-related, break the chain of gender depression, oppression, and eventually eradicate the stigma that HIV is related to the LGBT community. And let me talk about her gown. Gown was custom made by Simon Andres of Sharam Collections. The inspiration of the gown was the seal of Pasig City.
HIV advocacy, Disyembre ang buwan ng karapatang pantao. Kailin-kaling sabay nito ang pinakamahalagang palatuntunan hinggil sa HIV.
Also, studying in her red gown, her advocacy is drugs can also be one of the causes of acquiring HIV.
I think she has a short and simple advocacy. Joining this pageant is just to promote HIV awareness. Let me hear cheering from Barangay Manggahan! Ladies and gentlemen, Rayo Serrano. And her advocacy, it is time for us to step up to make sure no young person feels any shame in asking for HIV tests. It's time for us to step up and acknowledge the stigma and
And for her advocacy, Patient Zero and the Making of AIDS Epidemic.
Her HIV advocacy, ang HIV ay hindi sakit na nakakahawa. Kaya dapat nating tulungan, ipaalam sa mga tao kung ano ang...
Her advocacy, lots of HIV victims are suffering not because of their uncurable situation, but because of the depression due to discrimination and rejection that they are getting from the society, and who are not knowledgeable of what HIV really is all about. That is why prevention could be done if we're going to start to know the cause of HIV. Ladies and gentlemen, your candidate number 22.
And being one is not an obstacle, but it's a chance to change the world. An opportunity to face the challenges and advocates with the increasing dilemma on HIV/AIDS cases. Let us all stand and be positive to fight HIV/AIDS. Be a responsible individual. Practice safe sex. Be the first, but definitely not the last. And we will rock the floor. LGBTQ of Pasig, HIV, humanda ka sa amin. Dahil talagang HIV is not a problem anymore. Cory, maraming salamat po, Sir Ray. God, salamat po. Not just GAG, but I would like to thank GOD. God, palakpakan natin,
Yes.
God.
Thank you so much for making us a part of this first ever pageant with a cause. Right, partner?
Correct.
All
And
right.
groups tonight, especially Rain Reyes, Riri Cruz, and my anak si Becky, and of course, Eminem, Maki Veles, and Marlon Kumabik, Couture and Collections. Thank you.
All right. And our casual wear. So this time to be awarded by Miss Alma De La Torre. Number 22, Gian Corpus.
For the team costume is candidate number 6. Okay, 6.
6, not 16.
We want to, and guys, the best in long gown with a total score of 19.18%. And that award belongs to candidate number 22, Gia Corbis.
Congratulations. Our Miss Advocacy is candidate number 8, Stacy Doroteo.
Congratulations. She will join and be part of the top 10 semifinalists. I have now the rest of the top 10. Sandra De Guzman. Candidate number 12.
Number 5, Maribel Gonzalez Soto.
17, Brins Bragana.
Number 10, Stephanie Gutierrez.
Right. Candidate number 6, Easy Brukesa.
Your Campuso Lavi Po, number 22.
19, Dorothy Locsin.
Number 18, Johnny Galang.
Candidate number 9, Princess Kian.
15, Gina Mendez.
Congratulations, our top 11. Still running to make it and get the crown for the first year Queen of Pasig 2019. Palakpakan natin silang lahat. Ay, pumasok ba yung mga bet mo, partner? The HIV people and AIDS na sila'y dapat
People
yakapin.
living with HIV.
Yes, yakapin natin sila. At ngayong araw na to, ito ang tinatawag kong Acceptance Day.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Tita Cory.
Yes, Kael, I love you.
Thank
Kael is
you.
here.
You truly are the queen of Pasig.
Well, what we can see on the picture is traffic. Well, a lot of people inside, of course, on our road. Well, they're just wanting for us to resolve this kind of issue. That is by changing ourselves towards this traffic. Why? So we can use alternative ways, rather like we can use LRT, MRT, and of course at the same time we can use a bike at the same time. And that is very environmentalist, right? We're able to help our mother nature and we're able to help the community in our country to lessen the traffic here in the Philippines. That's why every one of you, if you want to lessen traffic, let's be part of that change. If we want to be part of that change, we must have the volunteerism in our hearts to do that. Because if we want to be part of that change, it must show to us. People should show it to us so that you can influence them. And that started today. Thank you.
So, what we are seeing in the picture right now is food. And we know that Filipinos love to eat, right? But not everyone would be able to go through and eat all the food that they wanted to eat, especially for the candidates. In order for us to be able to prepare this pageant, we would have to mitigate whatever we were eating. In order for us to be able to showcase our beauty properly in terms of swimsuit competition, long run competition, and theme wear competition. In that way, we would be able to showcase our beauty naturally, and by doing so, by lessening our food, it's also a way of you managing your eating skills. Because if you don't manage your eating skills, it only means that you might go through with that specific behavior that might affect your health. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You know what, partner?
Ito po ay isang relo. Relo na kung saan ay kita natin orasan kung tayo nga ba ay nasa tamang oras na nga ba. Ngunit ang patimpalak na ito ay tamang oras upang wakasan ang HIV discrimination because I believe lack of education is the one factor kung bakit nagkakaroon ng discrimination. If we are put ourselves on a shoe, kung iisipin natin yung mga salita na bibigasin natin doon sa may taong kaharap natin, well, kung alam natin, ibig sabihin, balilas ang discrimination. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Thank you very much, Miss Whitine.
Now is the time.
Ang larawan po na nasa aking ikuran ay isang Biblia na kung saan nandito ang tama at mali. Ang Biblia po ay nagsasabi ng mga bagay na dapat natin tandaan. At ang Biblia din ang tunay na gagabay sa atin saan man tayo tumungo. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Very short and simple.
Very well said.
Okay, so we are showing you a lipstick, and we know that lipstick is used to enhance our beauty. Ladies and gentlemen, beauty is vital, but what is most vital is intelligence in your heart. If you have a strong mind and a kind heart to inspire other people, that is the true beauty. Thank you.
Ooh.
Thank you so much.
The photo that's shown there is Julius. Julius are used to make us extravagant, fabulous. For me, when I saw the picture, it makes the thing that comes in my mind is fabulous. Because when I was a kid, I used Julius. That's why it's become me. I become the woman that I am now today. And that's what we're all here.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the photo that was in front of us is actually a marriage. And for all we know, marriage is actually sacred. And as of now, it was really relevant that all of the homosexual are praying and hoping that same-sex marriage could be able to here and legalized in our country. But me, as a born Catholic, with all due respect to the homosexual community, I am not really in favor of with this same-sex marriage because we have what we call social relationship wherein men and men can live together and women can live together. Therefore, let's all be respect Let's all give respect to the holy sacrament that God gave to the men and women, which is marriage. That's why we can spread love with one another, but always remember your limit. Do not push if you cannot be able to continue with it. Thank you.
Wow! Gusto ko sana siyang tanongin eh, kung single siya, umalis na siya.
Well, the picture that I see at my back is something that gives us a hope, something that we will replenish for all of the struggles that we left behind in our lives. All of us have our own repercussions, and those repercussions that we have made in the past have molded us to become a better person today. Now, the light that transpires on the candle that we see gives us a new kind of hope and optimism. So if we have a new hope and optimism, we will be able to inspire and empower others that there is a light on a darker area in our room. So let us not lose hope because there's always a faith in our soul. Thank you.
Okay. Ang aking pong napiling picture ay bahay. Marahil dito sa isang bahay na to, dito natin matututunan ang mga salita o ang mga aral na dapat nating matutunan at dapat nating ibigay sa kapwa nating tao. Katulad na lamang ng isang napaka-importanting salita na itinuro sa akin ng aking lola hanggang sa aking ina. Ito ay ang salitang respeto. Respeto na kung saan sisimulan mo muna ito sa iyong sarili bago mo makuha ito sa mga taong nakapalibot sa iyo. Dahil lagi natin tatandaan sa mundong ito na ang respeto ang isa sa pinakamagandang bagay at pinakamagandang regalo na matatanggap mo sa iyong kapwa. Dahil ang salitang respeto ay parang kobra. Pag meron ka nito, wala kang talo. Maraming salamat po.
Wow!
Mobile phone. Ito po ay maraming pwedeng gamitin dahil ito po ay pangkomunikasyon sa lahat ng bawat tao. Gayun din po, mga kaibigan, ito po ay hindi dapat gamitin sa masama dahil ito po ay nakakasira kung ito ay gagamitin natin sa masama. Hindi sa lahat, ang cellphone po ay dapat nating gamitin para sa
Start events by Miss A, social media accounts, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. At abangan niyo po ako sa malapit ko na ano ba to? Saan ba ko lalabas? I can see your voice! Tsaka may isa pa. Oo, pero bawal ko sabihin. Thank you.
Baka safe mo lang ka. Top 5! 10, Stephanie Gutierrez!
19, Dorothy Locsin!
Loving Paul, 22!
18, Donna Ray Gala!
Number 8, Stacy Doroteo!
Stacy from... One question for the 5 of you. The question is, listen up, judges and everybody, Pasigueños. If you were diagnosed with HIV and had only 24 hours to live, what would be the first thing you'll do? Let me repeat again. If you were diagnosed with HIV and had only 24 hours to live, what would be the first thing you'll do? 30 seconds, now.
Kung sakaling madadiagnose po ako with HIV, ang gagawin ko po sa loob ng 24 oras, una, humingi ng tawad sa Panginoon, sapagkat ako po ay nagkamali. Pangalawa po, lalapitan po ang aking ina, sapagkat siya ang unang masasaktan kapag sinabi ko sa kanya. Mga kaibigan, hindi natatapos ang buhay sa loob ng 24 oras kapag nalaman mo may sakit ka. Lagi mong tatandaan na
Time's up. 30 seconds only.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Para po sa akin, ang una kong gagawin ay magpatawad sa aking mga nagawang kasalanan. At bagkos, at gusto kong ipakita sa aking magulang na kaya ko siyang mahalin kahit ako pa ay nabubuhay at unti na unti po akong mamamatay. Maraming salamat po.
That's both of you, Dorothy?
Ladies and gentlemen, the first thing that I'm going to do is to pray to God and say thank you for the wonderful life that He gave to me. I have experienced a lot of things in this world, and I guess this HIV positive thing that I got is not a mistake for me, because I have learned something from it, and that is to value the life that I have in this world. Therefore, no matter what I have now, I would like to say thank you, God, because I experienced the life in this world. Thank you.
Wow!
Thing that I would do if I were diagnosed with HIV is that I will pray. I will thank God for the life He has given me, and I would like to say sorry and apologize for whatever mistakes that I have made in my life. The second, and after that, I will sing a song. The song that I would like to rejoice and be thankful that the song will be knocking on heaven's door. I know that I have so many mistakes and shortcomings in my life, but nevertheless, those
30 seconds is up.
It's fine. You make your point.
Well, if I will be diagnosed as an HIV positive, one thing that I'll do in 24 hours is that I will share my story to everyone. Because that's the most important thing. So that other people who are also positive, they know that someone is also having the same situation. But I always think in positive, because in every situation, positive happens for a reason. Thank you.
Our Queen of Fire, Pasig, is none other than
Candidate number 19, Dorothy Locsin!
Pasig Water, taking home 10,000 pesos cash in county.
Candidate number 10, Stephanie Gutierrez!
Alright, is our Queen of Pasig Air.
Candidate number 18, John Ray Gala! Okay, this year, Queen of Pasig 2019 goes to... Congratulations, you are the first Queen of Pasig, candidate number 22!
Chloe Montenegro, which means our first runner-up is
Candidate number 8, Stacy
Donatello! Stacy is taking home.
To the first ever Queen of Pasig.
Queen of Pasig, of course, ladies and gentlemen, Chloe Montenegro!
Chloe, take your first walk as the first ever Queen of Pasig 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, from Barangay Santolan.
Chloe Montenegro!
Congrats, I love you girls.
To all our winners, congratulations!
Thank you very much.
Pastor, maraming salamat.
Thank you, nice working with you.
Working with you too.
This has been Miss A.
And Mrs. Rebel saying thank you very much and do everything for the glory of God.
Good night, everybody. Bye, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Congratulations to the first ever Queen of Pasig 2019, Chloe Montenegro, Barangay Santolan.